What was that? Alright, so Captain's Log. Today at the Grove, I got to run into the couple that had recorded the EVP incident from July 30th, 2018. Actually, I had interviewed the sister, and her brother had come with, or her boyfriend, sorry. And so the brother didn't stop by during that time, but coincidentally today they were all here. And so yeah, I got to sit down, have a little chat, get to know the ins and outs of their day before and after. It was really nice. And then I actually pull out the microphone and let the brother walk around and ask some questions. We'll see if we get any responses. Uh, then we got Dave from the Paranormal Research Group. I want to talk about him a little bit. It used to be the Wisconsin group, but he changed names. Dave I've known for quite a number of years. Pretty cool guy, and he likes to run little experiments. Pretty cool experiments. And one experiment that's out there, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, it's random number generator experiments. Some quantum type experiments. I'm not going to get into all the nitty gritty details of it, but the basics are, for example, these random number generators are, well, random. So they should not keep repeating the same thing over and over and over again. And let's say we got some groups out there around the world and they place these random number generators, and they network them together and collect the data. So things like 9/11, when 9/11 happened, it was interesting. They were no longer producing random data during the event. They were producing all the same kind of stuff, and the chart just kind of, peaked up, and it was quite interesting what's going on there. So Dave, he's got his own random number generator. I'll pop it up here. It was the RNG1. Apparently, it's no longer for sale. But yeah, so this device was placed out at Bachelors Grove by the Fulton Monument. It turned out he put it there on July 30th, the same day of the EVP. Come on, Mr. Plane. Please pass. Yeah, so it was the same day of the EVP. It wasn't the same time. But the data that he did collect, you can see, here's a chart of it right now, provided by Dave, and with his explanation of how it was compiled and stuff like that. But you see on the chart, there's this like small line to the left, little ups and downs, seems like pretty average, random stuff. But then suddenly, it peaked. It was showing non-random stuff for the most part or something. You'd have to talk to Dave more about this. But it was an abnormal event. I find that interesting. Why was that happening? Why was it not so random? These things out here are kind of strange, right? I mean, I've done small experiments near the Fulton Monument that really should have shown zero results when it came to, let's say, gravity, based on the stuff I was using. And I'll find that on certain times of the day, these sensors act erratically. I don't know what's going on, but good going, Dave. Hopefully you can come out and do some more. I'd like to see I really like, too bad we can't have a permanent setup, right? See like a real graph of this stuff. But anyway, on to Google Earth news. So the Grove and Google Earth. So here's a shot that I found of Google Earth, on Google Earth, of the eastern part of the Bachelors Grove Cemetery area. Well, this looks interesting, I thought. What the heck is this thing? It looks like a shed or a camper or something. And it's obviously got a fire pit. Well-used, flat-out area. So today I took the time out and I walked on over there. So, well, here's the shot. It is an old shed there, made of plastic, and they actually had a plastic bench nearby. Which actually was like half plastic, half wood. I did not want to open the shed though, because it was swarming with bees and all sorts of other stinger insects. I'm sure it's serving a good purpose now, though, even though it's no longer really being used. Even though it says keep out. Keep out's a good thing, because with those bees that are probably providing good things for the prairie nearby, that prairie in that area is kind of flourishing. So do not go in there, please. I'll check it out when the weather gets colder and unlock the mysteries of the shed. So on the way out, I did get to see part of a car, and I checked out a few other odds and ends, but that's pretty much it. I'll revisit this whole random number generator thing as time goes on. I think it could provide some a little bit of insight into the weirdness of the grove. So, take care.